Hey, what's up, people, man? We back off in this thing. You know what it is. This is your boy, Mansa J.
Hello.
I got somebody back with me who ain't been here in a little while. Mr. King IU, the producer extraordinaire. Now finna be a dope barber too in the making. He just getting money from everywhere.
Bro, I'm trying to cover all bases.
You know, and then we got another guest today, right here, the manager extraordinaire. He do everything: entrepreneur, party promoter, club, like that. Everything. The boys everywhere. The bags is infinity right now. But anyway, that's my boy Gib over there, man.
What's good with it?
What's good with y'all? Everything good?
Man, you tell me. Everything, you know what I'm saying? It's
everything going on this week.
We going up.
This ain't gonna be your regular Raw Brilliance thing. You know, we going back to kind of like our old school. I've been doing a bunch of interviews and stuff as of late, but you know, we had a lot going on. We trying out this new setup here, so shouts out to Darwa, everything they got going on down here, downtown Austin, man. Y'all gotta check them out.
This mug is nice, though. Beautiful.
Very nice, man. We got licensed shit, bro.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
I like this, man. Goddamn. But anyway, we got some hot topics, man, that we want to get into. We got a lot of stuff going on in the culture, so I just want to tap on it and touch on it. And,
hot topic.
Like old time sakes one time, man. But, we got even brighter in here. How my skin look like on that thing?
Shining bright.
It's kind of clear.
It's all right? All right. But anyway, man, so we had Kendrick drop. We going to get in that. We had Tory and Meg pop off. That saga still going on.
It's going to be saucy.
But one topic I really want to jump off into first, bro.
We said it before. We probably going to say it again.
YSL, man, they got more boys, dog.
Man, them really my boys.
They rounding up, dog. They rounded up, man.
Free thug.
God damn.
No, free them. Free
all the boys.
But on 88-page indictment, 28 people arrested.
That's
we
stiff.
got like 50-something counts of all types of stuff, man. We talking about robbery, theft, murder, attempted murder. Oh, man, the list goes on. But our boys in some heavy stuff. Gunna, he only got one count, so, you know, of
he gonna come out shortly.
You know what I mean?
Wrong place, wrong time, you feel me? Yeah.
What y'all thinking about this, man? What's going on?
You know how I roll. I don't speculate. So what I am gonna say is this is just another example of how when you are in the limelight, you can't allow your lyrics to play against you. And this is what they're gonna try to do with this case. They're gonna try to go back and play all these tracks and say, hey man, they condoning this, that, and the other lifestyle, and obviously we have evidence backing da-da-da. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, with that, it's just you kind of see the narrative that I guess the industry is pinning against black men. As far as, hey, man, you want to live this, this street life, we're going to make sure that we benefit off of it, too, more so.
Do you think it's more about black men or just the whole culture of hip-hop in general?
It's the culture. I mean, they're going to try to, I think it's this the new way of them trying to pretty much bring forth that censorship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Long story short, because obviously if we constantly seeing artists go to jail over racketeering cases, RICO cases, this, that, and the other, you're going to be like, dang, bro, like every state is, they say, hey, I can't be, I guess, criminalized, that's the word, against, based off of my lyrics. But if I'm still doing the same stuff I'm saying in my lyrics and I'm still condoning it, at some point, bro, they're going to be like, yeah, bro, bad apple, throw them away.
All right.
Okay. You got 13-year-olds listening to it.
Right.
They see you in Gucci and Balenciaga or whatever else, they're going to be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. But I want you to stay right there because I'm going to come back to that in a minute. But Gib, do you think like the cops using like lyrics and stuff like that? Do you think that is, I know they are made to shit legal some type of way, but you think...
I mean, I feel like rappers made it too easy for the laws for that. I mean, you telling them where you at, what you doing, showing it on Instagram Live, and not having encrypted messages with it, bro. Like, it's all out there for them to find. So, like, we gotta stop doing this as a culture with it.
Gotta find a new narrative, and that's the point.
That's really the question that, like, this shit I really want to get into right here, people. This might sound a little crazy, but just hear me and ride with me. I know it's fucked up. We got Young Thug and Gunna and the whole YSL that's caught up because we love them and in our heads and the music that they give us and the vibe that they give us, the feeling that they give us every time we listen to them. I get all that. We say it about the situation. In the overall, though, how you were just talking about the kids listening to the music and all of this and all this crazy stuff. are the Ricos happening? Is it a good thing for our culture?
No, it ain't never a good thing because it's still our own kind being locked up.
Okay,
which means we still low in numbers, which means we still, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to making the proper moves that we should be making, those are pieces that we missing out the puzzle.
Right.
So our pieces or our picture, how we always, we did this, we did that. Well, we taking all of our pieces away and we giving them away, actually.
Okay, but if those pieces, as you were just talking about, are influencing our youth and our stuff to do,
building
like
our
drill and shit,
all of
like,
that.
but hold on, drill and shit is popping right now, bro. Like, it got a lot. You from Chicago, so you can understand this more than anybody or most, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that culture of music that's happening, the stuff that Young Thug and them was talking about that got them on more indictments and shit like that, got them more charges from the shit they were talking about their kids listen to them want to emulate. You know what I mean?
In Chicago, you die for it before you get to court.
But if the people who are doing this and putting this type of content and stuff on the airways and in our kids' faces and online and stuff, if they getting taken off the streets and taking that voice out, other rappers gonna see like, man, we can't be talking about this shit no more, bro. Is that gonna change it to where they know now they have to constantly go into each track like, hey, man, we can't talk about that bullshit no more. They wrapping everybody up, so they straighten this out. It changes the culture. It might affect the culture, but I'm not saying anytime you locking black men up, like, don't get me wrong. I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. Everybody knows, if y'all heard this podcast enough times, y'all know how I feel about law enforcement and all that type of shit, right? But I'm just asking a question because I think if we want to get rid of like a lot of the shit that drill music and other type of music causes in our community, because it's a lot of shit that we got to change. It has to change.
If we constantly want to place blame in certain instances, be like, oh, the white man this, white man that, how the hell we gonna keep looking if we're constantly doing things that put us in these positions?
But what's gonna make them change though?
What's gonna make the change is actually making the conscious decision. Say, hey, bro, if you still want to rap about the trap, talk about it in a past tense way. Don't talk about it in a present tense and a tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? The trap is there to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you from the low end, you getting out the mud. Once you get it out the mud, do I need to still play in the mud?
Some people like the mud though.
Then you a pig, you sloppy.
So
you know what I'm saying? At some point, you get sliced up and cooked.
I mean, but what's selling though, bro? Like, what's selling?
Getting sliced up,
that's
getting
what
cooked.
The market. That's what drives what we listening
you know what I
to.
mean?
He could be talking about past tense. You could be like on the Jay-Z type shit.
If
when
you
they
talk
move
about
through the
past
game.
tense, that's talking about, hey, bro, it's still real enough that I lived it. I'm telling you about my story of my life. I'm not telling you to go live my life.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why at the end of the day, you have to have self-accountability as the artist and the listener and be like, you know what, bro? What would I want my kids listen to, my nieces, nephews, you know what I'm saying, little youngsters I ain't listening to. At some point, you're going to get older. We already know as the generations get older, the younger generation going to get dumber.
Right.
So if you keep condoning all this stuff at a higher rate, bro, we going to get old and be getting beat up. Right. And I'm gangster. I'm too gangster to be getting beat up. So we got to stop it.
I feel that,
like,
man.
for real.
Nah, when you old, G.
Hey, I ain't trying to sound like everybody else. I'm going to keep that thing on me because I don't like guns. So it's like...
He 80 years old with that thing on him. Don't try him.
What you think, bro? Little Gib, though?
Shoot, I mean, we just have to be the role model that we want to be and live.
That part.
Shoot, you can't be talking about shooting people all day, every day, and then want to go do good for your community. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You got to live what you want to do.
I think it's a lot of people out here trying to live and change and do something different. But we got to put a lot of this on the labels, too. We got to put a lot of this on the
I mean, they independent artists.
No.
They are winning and benefiting off of your poor choices. They're going to give you this money.
But that's what I'm talking about.
They know that you're going to say
they the
this,
engine,
that, and the other.
But they the engine. You still got to hold them accountable.
And that's why it's called supremacy, white supremacy. Because at the end of the day, you're taking that L.
You just told me not to talk about the white man and white supremacy. I get all that.
But at the end of the day, that's what it is. And people don't like talking about the fact of it all, bro. You can't say, hey, bro, I'm finna just run to the right and knowing it's a whole ass wall right here, G. I can't do that. So logically, I have to think, bro, if I'm going to be an artist, do I want to be the artist that's going to jail and you know me and I'm popping? Rah, 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 rah. Boom. Something happened. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? Not to say I'd rather go to jail for one thing or another, but it's like, bro, I don't want to go to jail at all. So why even rap about some shit that I'm like, damn, bro, I'm putting myself in bad situations. I got to get security for my kids, my wife, da-da-da, because when you get known, people want to test it after a while.
Okay, I get all that. What I'm saying is
Change
this
your
though:
narrative.
if you got a label or whatever, who these kids are running to try and get a deal, they're trying to get a bag real quick, trying to set their family up. Those labels are telling them and giving them formulas of what's working out here, what's selling. They bringing them a certain type of music. They might be trying to do exactly what you're talking about, but nah, I got you in a strangle because I gave you $200,000 that you got to pay me back. You on the ledgers for. You feel me? So it's like now the labels are telling you like, no, I need you to go talk about this shit you were talking about when you were 16, 17 years old. I still need that because you got to move these weights and pay me my money back. So now they feel more pressure. That's why I say you got to put pressure on the labels as well. It's not just the artists because we all know in real life it's never just one thing that you point at. It's going to be multiple layers of things that you got to break down. And
you remember that episode we talked about how I think it was Jay-Z and some of the other more lyrical artists. And, we was talking about how people really don't like the lyrical artists because it's too boring. It don't pop in the club, da. But they're more conscious. See what I'm saying? So like we can't pick and choose how we treat every subject based off of what's right and what's wrong.
Which Jay-Z you talking about though? Are we talking about this new Jay-Z?
This
or
new
we talking about the Jay-Z from 98, 99?
Jay-Z. But my point is, you see how the old Jay-Z was in the streets.
He got a chance to mature though.
That's my point.
It's
a lot of artists that we had that went from being that thug gangster rapper to the more mature to where I could add a whole band with my shit. And I may be still talking like Ross, but I ain't talking like, hey, bro, I'm still in the streets.
But where do artists start though?
In the streets.
Okay.
But do you stay
and who drives the music in the culture? Like to make a music hot, who drives it?
The streets.
Not the streets. I'm talking about a specific age group.
Oh, 13-year-olds.
It's high school kids. It's junior high. It's freshmen and sophomores in college.
That's technically.
They still kids themselves, but so you gotta advertise to them. You gotta market to them. You know what I mean? So you want them to know you tough and shit. You big and bad. You gotta know, and especially with everybody talking about that hip hop is now one of the most dangerous jobs to have and shit, being an artist.
It is though.
I feel that, but now you gotta let niggas know, hey bro, I got this thing on me. Don't come up on this stage. Hey, I'm not finna get Chris Rock out here, bro.
Letting people know though is really how you put yourself in danger.
On the what?
That's really how you put yourself in danger. Because really, if I'm not putting off that facade, like, hey bro, I always got that thing on me, nobody cares.
Nobody does.
Nobody's checking.
But
as soon as you be like, hey, bro, I'm the biggest nigga in the room, bro. I'll knock your ass out. Somebody go turn around. Might be me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And by nigga, I'll knock your ass out. Like, what's up?
You know that, right? I know that, you know that, but we come from a certain type of environment and we know a certain type of,
I can't make an excuse for
a lifestyle. But it's a lot of these rappers and stuff who they really just grew up in the suburbs and like college kids, they talking about this shit that they think is cool because they grew up listening to Young Thug
because
types.
Everybody want to be a blood in the industry, and that's really what be getting a lot of these artists on. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 1,000 wow.
About what?
Most of them really only pop when they be like, oh, I'm a blood.
Cardi B.
If you're not a blood, 9 out of 10, you're not really getting popped. It's just like in Chicago right now, most of the BDs is getting on. They a lot louder than GDs. So it's like.
So I re-asked the question to you. Is taking. I know this shit sound fucked up, man, but I'm just saying. Are the Ricos really like low key? Is it kind of gonna switch things around for a positive? I know it's a fucked up situation, but if rappers are like, I can't talk about this shit no more, I cannot put this on airwaves or on Instagram or on Twitter, and they gotta straighten up and fly right and talking past tense how you were talking and talking shit that was about 5-10 years ago. I'm just saying, it takes small things that might start a trickle effect. It's a domino effect. It knocks shit down, and this thing, we all talking about McDonald's and doing goddamn Pusha T commercials on the radio, but these real songs, they ain't talking about the hood no more. These niggas talking about, I got cheese, I'm finna go ride down to the school and get a motherfucking high school diploma. I got my GED yesterday. Who wanna be like me anyway? What did you hit in my 16? Man, I'm finna, boy. Y'all doing too much, man.
I'm gonna be like, man, why he just got the GED though? Why he just stay in school and get the whole diploma?
He left for a minute, had to come back and get that hoe anyway. Man, I'm gonna drop this project one day on y'all, bro. Rob Williams Entertainment coming, Hot 16. My producer on the thing, he gonna manage me. I'm gonna be in concert January 17, 2046.
We got pre-sales.
Hey man, moving on though.
Who?
Moving on though, this Megan and Tory thing.
Oh shit. Well, you brought it up, bro. This shit is kind of. I got into so many arguments with my sister. You know, I got a lot of sisters and little girl cousins and shit, and I be talking my shit. They be trying to get on my ass, but I've been hitting around with I told you so. But I got to slow down on that because if y'all read the paperwork, I know a lot of people might have read it and went and read it.
They'll tell you so.
It says she got lacerations from the glass on the ground and shit like that. But in the initial report, it did say at the hospital after they did x-rays, after they had wrapped up the wound and like they found bullet fragments.
Okay. Okay. And that's what we got to start asking all kind of questions.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Who's lying?
Fuck it. Let's go.
And how deep does the lie really go? Because how did you find bullet fragments? How did she get cut by glass? Okay.
I'm not saying she got shot, but somebody shot near her.
Hey, if he shot,
I don't know who shot. I'm not saying he did it.
If anybody shot, where is the bullet round in the fucking ground?
They found the shells though.
Okay, you found a shell. She gets cut or shot. Either way, logically, anybody who studies science in college, bro, you know. Even in high school,
like one class in that
bro,
shit, so don't even come in.
You know, can't nobody get cut in the back of their Achilles and then be in the same dance move she was doing 2 weeks later, bro. No way.
No, I'm saying.
No way.
But if you find bullet fragments different from getting shot, bro, like you can have a bullet fragment in your leg
shot
or some shit
or not,
and be twerking. But I'm
you're
just saying.
You're still slandering this man's career.
I'm stuck on it.
You still slandering bro's career.
No, I'm with
you
that.
Still, you know what I'm saying? So again, bro, how deep does the lie go?
Gib, are you canceling Meg?
I'm not canceling nobody.
I ain't gonna cancel her. I'm just gonna say somebody gotta take the proper accountability of what happened though.
Who gotta take it, Meg or Rock Nation?
Meg.
She gonna have to take that one.
Because again, we're not even
That's
talking
a
about.
tough pill to swallow.
We're not even putting all the pieces together. She still got a best friend in
That's a
the
tough
equation.
pill to swallow.
Whoever
management gave her just horrible advice for many. For like it's been like 2 years now, right?
I mean, but she was not protective. Like, let me just make sure all my friends is good. Let me not say I got shot. Let me say I stepped on glass.
That's the easiest thing, dog.
It's coming out.
Here's what I believe. I'm gonna break this shit down real quick. I'm going into my thing after the paperwork that I read, the stories that I heard and shit from like. But anyway, I feel like Tory was at the party trying to get it. You know what I mean? Doing what he do, just being.
Get it with who?
Got a little jealous.
Who he getting it with?
Both of them.
It don't matter. I ain't even talking.
Both of them.
Hold on. I'm gonna do my breakdown, and y'all can hop off.
Break it down for me. I'm listening.
Meg was at the party.
Mm-hmm.
They said that she had been there like all day, was drinking like all day and shit like that. She was already super fucked up. Tory got there a little bit later. Well, like a lot later, like that night. But they left like an hour after he got there and shit like that. So what I'm thinking is, Tory got to the party. He seen she was all fucked up. Like, I ain't trying to fuck, but he seen all these other chicks around here. Her homegirl bad too. Now I'm just gonna tell y'all that she bad.
Shout out to Kelsey.
Be mad. But anyway, I digress. That's beside the point. What I'm trying to, Meg found that Tory was fucking a friend as well, or maybe she already knew. But Tory
maybe he was
her
trying.
more
We don't
play
know.
or some
We
shit like
speculate.
that.
Here we go. We speculate. We
Maybe
don't
she
know.
put her on the friend and forgot because she's
Huh?
always drunk. You feel me?
She was already fucked up, but I'm getting it. They like, fuck it. Kylie or whoever was throwing the party told them, hey, man, you got to go. You too fucked up. You doing okay. She leave with Tory and them. They already, you know how all the female, you know how I get. I've been in this situation plenty of time, bro. They fucked up and they mad at you. Oh, they going to say and do whatever. They get under your skin, trying to fuck you up, trying to do whatever just to make you hurt or feel like they feel at that moment. Meg was probably feeling
That
like
sucks.
fucked up. She was going crazy, right? I believe she probably knocked the window out, kicked it. They pulled the car over or some shit like that.
She is a stallion. She
He
probably
jumped
booted
out,
that motherfucker. She
get
like,
cut. Her and the homegirl was fighting.
Boom.
It say
So
in the
she hit
police
that.
report that her and the homegirl was fighting. Now, they had
So she
Pete
bucking.
and whatever girl, Pete and Peterson or
going
whatnot.
full Bronco right now.
Whoever the last name. Yeah, they was out there fighting. They had physical altercation and shit like that. They got into it. Tory was probably break it up. It's possible somebody fired. Bye. Y'all calm this shit down.
Somebody fired?
I'm not saying Tory did it, but maybe the homegirl. But hold on. I'm saying the
fire
home.
right there, though.
Huh?
It sounds like Fight for New York. Like,
No, I'm saying the homegirl probably got loose and grabbed the gun off or whatever and just shot at the ground, got her the foot or some shit like that. It was somebody, if it's broken fragments in her leg, somebody pulled out the pistol and shot in the area, bro.
Hey, you
That's
gonna
all
shoot?
I'm saying.
You gonna shoot the gun in the car? Fire! calm down. While Megan in the back bucking.
Not in the. They was outside the car, bro.
That's what you doing?
What is you talking about?
If I feel like it, I guess so.
They was outside the car.
Oh, they was outside the car.
I said they stopped and pulled over. That's how she could have.
No, she got shot inside the car.
God, bro. Huh?
It was inside the car that got shot.
No, it was outside. They found the bullet shells and stuff outside of the car on the ground.
I always thought it was inside the car.
No, they was outside.
Or maybe the person was shooting inside
Whoever
the car.
was shot was probably inside
outside
the car. Maybe they threw the homegirl in the car to get her to chill out. And she grabbed old boy pissed off the thing and probably on his hip while he probably grabbed that bitch.
Hey, I was.
She got the gun, stop her. She had already fired 3 rounds out. Blah, blah, blah.
So the fragments is in the car.
No, they got out fighting. But Tori and them broke it up, probably threw the homegirl in the car telling Meg, calm the fuck down. She got the pissed off old boy with him. Was like, nah, fuck this bitch, bro. And fired like 2 or 3 in the ground or near because she probably can't shoot. I don't know. Just in the area. It hit something hard. It ricocheted. She got fragments and that shit. Or whatever. It don't take much, but you have to get shot at in the area to get fragments that close. But even if you're shooting in the ground, bro.
You know, when I worked at the range, somebody literally got shot. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like we both work together, so it's like me having my back and you, let's say this the counter and you're walking behind me.
Right.
You checking the gun, but your stupid ass didn't check the gun before you came out. So you checked it, you pulled the trigger, it hits the ground and the ricochets hit one of my homies, you know what I'm saying, and shit.
Right.
He was fine, you know what I'm saying, like nothing major, right?
Right.
Couple steps backwards, it really would have went south. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really understanding how this breakdown is breaking down.
How you not understand it? I'm saying that's my. I wasn't there.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying your breakdown.
I'm
saying like I'm saying whether it's like glass or the
I feel
fragments.
like Meg lying about.
Well, we know that
about getting shot. Like we know. I knew that from day
that.
one when they showed the video of her bagging out the car. I was like, ain't
show
no
me the
fucking
bullet
way she got
wound.
shot. But what I'm just saying is, I think it's some truth in the lie. Like, it's not all the way a lie. It's just she fucked up by taking it. So I don't think she wanted it to go this far. I just think that when they start saying what happened, how you get these bullet fragments in you and shit like that, like she had to answer or she got scared probably. You know what I mean? And then Rock Nation them got involved. Like, nah, you shot that nigga, bro. He shot you. Like, I feel like it was something like that shit, but
I don't feel like you too far off. I feel like
it don't matter how I got there. You fucked up. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
I can't say he did anything though.
I had a woman send me to jail one time, bro, for some shit I ain't do, bro.
And that's how I feel. I can't say that Tory Lanez did anything in this situation, and I can't say that, you know, Megan is completely, you know what I'm saying, is lying about everything, but I ain't gonna say she's being truthful about everything either. I just feel like there's some parameters that everybody don't want to talk about.
Right.
You got a best friend that ain't the best friend no more, that's completely gone, but still cool with Tory.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everything went how that went, and then, you know what I'm saying, you see how all these other celebrities started choosing and picking sides. I'm like, bro, I don't do all that shit, bro. I don't pick that whole picking sides shit, bro. Man, look, bro, I can't.
Yeah,
especially when I don't know, and I'm supposed to be cool with both of y'all.
Right.
But then
But I see more people like
come on
with Tory. Like all the celebrities, they cool with Tory. Megan is over there with her boo, just getting picked up.
Nobody really stopped fucking with Tory. They just for the
spotlight
and the media and shit. You know, like they couldn't be in public with him or bring them on his shows, but they were still, you know, they were probably still
got dogged
private parties and shit.
He got dogged by all them female actors and shit.
Who what you talking about?
Tory Lane.
He got
dogged. Like they was like, man, bro, how dare he? They was like, I'm unfollowing him. I'm unfollowing.
Protect.
They so emotional.
I'm gonna say this though. The reason why it's more fucked up though to me is because I got a lot of sisters, right? And I was raised by a lot of aunts. So I know what a lot of black women really have to go through, what women in general have to go through. Like, I used to see it, you know, as a kid, I see my sisters fighting, like, dudes. Me and my brothers had to go fight dudes because they disrespected my sister. Like, so what this make me sad for is, like, people who really, like, go, like, you don't do shit. Like, it's just stupid. It's selfish.
You can't cry wolf. Like, because then who we going to really
But
believe?
in that situation, when the whole world, bro, like, you finna ruin this man's career. He was
just to keep
at the height of his shit, bro.
Every day, and that's the point I'm getting at, bro. Like,
He was
our
at the height
careers
of
go
his
down
shit.
the drain a lot faster than women's do. A woman could do anything out in the public, and they'd be like, you know what, bro? She's beautiful, or whatever the case. As egregious as it can be, bro, her career could bounce back. A dude, he should have known before that, blah, blah, blah. He was very immature, very unprofessional, very da-da-da-da-da. And they not fucking with you. They're going to blackball your ass, and they're going to be like, this is it.
But it's just like, man, you just don't do shit like that, bro. Like, you can't do that, man. Like,
Not when it's a victim. Nah.
The one time it happened to me, it wasn't even that serious. Like, I knew I wasn't do no jail time. Like, the cops just gonna take me, like, and like in the holding cell and release me in a few hours and shit. But even at the fact that you called, like, I had to get arrested and cuffed for some shit
process.
I didn't do, bro. Like, but that shit eating me to this day, bro. Like, I can't even be in the same room as her. Like, man, you gotta get the fuck away from me. Like, you got to go. I can't.
Yeah, that's beyond toxic, especially if you're gonna play with my life like that.
I just wish it didn't go down like that, bro. Cause now she from H-Town, bro. Like, she a Texan, and this, like, bro, we got Beyonce, and then we gonna have Meg Thee Stallion. Right, they gonna be on opposite ends of the spectrum and shit. Like, you want to be like Beyonce, but don't do no Meg shit now. Goddamn, it's a hard pill to swallow.
And they picked her up too, though. Like, they started, you know what I'm saying, putting her under their wing, and you was like, dang, bro, she really finna take off now.
Why would
and
you
that's
go
the
do
artist
this
shit I've been
interview,
saying
though?
about Texas artists. I'm like, damn, bro, we don't never get one outside of a Travis Scott that really break that fucking international barrier.
That commercial.
And she was really on her fucking way, and then she
had the remix.
She hit you with the audible, like, come on, man.
She got the deals and then hit the.
I ain't never been a fan of her music, but I like to see, you know, us winning in any aspect. So if you get money, I'm like, hey, that's. I'm with you, you know what I mean? I didn't rock with her. It wasn't mine for me, you know what I mean? But this shit fucked up, bro. Like, you gotta repent on this shit, bro. Like, this shit deep. Like, you can't do that, man. I don't see how, if she loses a court case, I don't see how she could. Is there any way she can bounce back?
She'll bounce back.
She already kind of has bounced back.
Yeah, she already, her bounce back has already bounced.
Yeah, like the shooting happened 2 years ago. That's like COVID years. Like, just hit the reset button on it. She cool.
That might have been their strategy. Like, hey, he ain't actually gonna go to jail, but it's gonna drive up some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Don't drop no album too crazy. And, yeah, keep it flowing. Keep it pushing.
I don't like it.
Man.
Hey, that's Rock Nation though.
That shit a whole sad situation, dog. But anyway, though, man, we got hip hop in a state of like, man,
chaos.
Anybody can take it right now.
Man, who you think gonna take it? I think Texas could probably pull the motherfucking pants up a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Give a dimmadome.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to Doug Dimmadome. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
gonna need you to tell me who that is. You know I'm gonna need
you know, Fairly Odd Parents, bro. Come on now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
True Texan.
Y'all know I don't know nobody.
Hat, you know.
Hey, where you get that hat from?
Oh, this is that Exotic Fresca. You gotta hit up Honcho.
Okay.
TSL business, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Honcho.
That way.
I rock with that shit heavy, man. But shoot, man, we were just doing a run through today, man. But what y'all think about the Kendrick? I know you told me you ain't really listened to it yet. Have you checked it out yet?
I checked it out. I was in the club last night. Did not get dropped, so I'm just gonna tell you that as the album review. It's not hitting the clubs.
No, oh, it's not.
It's not.
It's not gonna be in the club, bro. I don't even think he was trying to go for that.
But that's where I listen to music at.
It's like it's too distant. It's one album, but it's like this one, this two.
That and he just took 5 years to give it to us. Like, stop doing this. If you
Hey
wait
man,
5
hey, you know
years,
what?
Bro, you're not gonna live up to it.
Y'all not finna
I'm
do
sorry.
Kendrick like that, bro. Cause Kendrick.
You mad at Kendrick?
No, I ain't mad. I'm just saying, bro.
What's
Like
going on?
Kendrick.
He mad at Kendrick.
I know he
I
mad.
ain't mad. I'm just saying, you know, when you give people that long of a break from your music, you gotta be Beyonce every time. Every time.
And
Only Beyonce
you
could be
don't think
Beyonce, and I think
at that
Beyonce
level-
is
And
too
he took-
Beyonce.
And he took that approach though.
No,
Wait. You don't think it's on par?
I mean, from the timeline, like reactions and stuff, comparing to what it's been for the album Damn or to Pimp a Butterfly, or even when I listen to Good Kid, Mad City,
Right.
it's not hitting that initial response yet.
I don't think he was going for that though.
I don't think he was. You know, he had to get out his label contract with TDE. He's starting
Yeah.
a new thing with PG Lang, but you know, new beginnings for my boy.
I think he was just trying to like tap into something different, like more of like our essence and try and talk to us in like with candles and a vibe type deal. You know what I mean?
I just
Get us
think
on this shit.
I just think it's when these artists' contracts come up. Like Drake did that playlist stuff just to get out of the deal with Cash Money and go to Republic Sounds and stuff. So
true. So you think he just getting out of this and then he might drop another project in like 4 months?
He can do whatever he want now.
Did he say he was doing some shit like that anyways when he had dropped, when Baby Scheme had dropped his project?
Yeah, but that was the beginning of it. He had a contractual thing with it saying, I got to do this one last project for Top. And then I'm out. I can go do what I want. I can go create new stars. I can be the new Lil Wayne, go find me a new Big 3 and live off that shit. It's his turn for that.
You a manager, and I always wanted to get a perspective from like y'all side. Where do you think this music thing is going? You know, like all the new technology and everything that's popping, the way we view shows and the way we view concerts, and just all types of stuff like that.
I mean, it just depends
on
where
the
you
business
start.
side.
You know, there's Web3 now, if you're not familiar, but that's just a way for the independent artists to, you know, take their ownership with it.
Right.
You know, I seen a show at South by, a guy released a new NFT, played the song live, and got like 3 to 5 bands off of it. First time ever playing it, just off a DJ set at South by.
Wait. He played a song live and
he
made
played
it an
the
NFT?
song live, had it as an NFT to preload it, loaded like a minute before type shit, and then dropped it. And people were bidding on it live because they were hearing it right then and there. Had a QR on the stage thing, like behind them type thing and all that.
That's incredible.
So like
bro.
that's just, you know, that's new lanes for these artists to really get money out here.
Need to start doing that.
But, you know, it's just different ways. You gotta find your niche, what's comfortable with you. You know, find what identifies you and your music together. Don't have two separate things, you know, clashing.
Right.
Yeah, two of my mentors told me, which is why I'm like getting my barber license now after everybody been. I'm like, man, but you need to go get your barber license. So, okay, boom, here we go. So I'm like, damn, I really do need to put all the shit I do together, like have that shit constantly funnel all the music content. Not just making like shit for artists, but like just branching out of that shit, make commercial more shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything, you know what I'm saying? Just background music, just like keep all my options open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I really do like A&R and more. I rather like work with artists and talk about how you look and your image and all of that stuff. So knowing all these different hats that I wear, I'm like, damn, bro, I really gotta move differently.
So
and make sure that everything I got going on, I don't have to just be in one state. I can move around. I can literally schedule and pencil in my own time and shit.
Y'all think the game is going to be more open?
It's going to be a lot open, but it's going to take the artist a lot more work and to maintain it. You can't just sit here and play, man, bro, I got that one hard-ass song and just think that, you know, your 13 friends is finna play that shit, bro. Like, you need numbers. You got to get out in the streets. They street work sucks nowadays because they have no work ethic. So nowadays they have to go do some history on some 90s artists and see how hard they had to work. Because, yeah, you got the... you know what I'm saying? You got these phones, but it's a million motherfuckers on this motherfucker.
Right.
So what's different about you than anybody else? You know what I'm saying? Where can I find you? Where have I seen you? And how do you look when I do see you?
So
are you approachable?
What do you need to do to separate yourself today, then?
Man, bro, it's all about your image. It's about how you carry yourself. It's about your social media presence. And for a lot of people, that means a lot.
Everybody doing that, though.
It's like the organic, though. Like the organic, you know, hand-to-hand transaction with your music.
Right.
You know, like if I give you my business card, I'm not just going to give it to you. I'm going to tell you why you going to like this music, where you going to find it, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera.
You know what I'm saying? Like these.
QR code.
That boy smart.
Hey.
Genius. You know what I'm saying? Like, put a QR code. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much just the album that we dropped.
Y'all be high looking.
But if y'all scan this mug, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take you to everything.
The whole album on the lighter.
The whole album on the lighter. The Instagram,
social media,
the
everything.
Facebook, the Twitter,
everything.
All that.
So what I'm hearing is you got to be more creative in the marketing process in order to really separate yourself.
You got to brand
but
yourself.
It's just so hard because literally everybody knows how to. I remember when I first started doing film and shit, like editing and all that type of stuff. It wasn't a bunch of people like it was a bunch of people doing it, but not
like how it is.
Not like executed
like
properly.
it was like it was a small little bubble here, bro. Literally, I walked home with my camera. Everybody come to me like, "Hey, bro, I'm doing that too. What type of camera is that? What's this? What's this?" If I do, it's like a million people hit me up on shit like, "Oh, it's like, oh, these people do this shit." Like, how we gonna separate? I'm trying to be a millionaire. Like, like I got a timeline. I got a whole little thing, a track, like everything I'm working on to get to this one common goal, bro. So I'm always thinking every single day, how can I separate myself? Like, how can I remarket myself or my brand or my company or whatever to set me apart from like all the millions of people that's on this motherfucker, bro. Like, you gotta sit. I watch videos now, bro, and I literally do. If you don't catch somebody like in the first 5 seconds, like 3 to 5 seconds, it's a wrap, bro. They doing this, like they gone.
The attention's
So
been gone.
Even if the noise in the video is too loud when it first come in, they go, oh hell no.
Yeah.
What the hell?
it's all
Oh,
types of
that's too
shit,
loud.
bro.
Get that baby out of here.
Shit, I get better story views without having music than having artists' music on the post. Like, y'all ever
Yeah,
notice
we
that?
talked about that right before Soundbar.
Like, sometimes people really be at work. They can't listen to that new song that you dropping.
And that's, hey, bro, Warren literally told me that one time. He's like, man, bro, I was at work one time. Woo. He's like, man, I be having to put my phone on silent because I be looking at the page, but it be
That
music.
one wrong click.
I think albums gonna be a thing of the past, like in 5 years. It's just gonna be individual songs, like everybody just streaming songs.
And that's scary. And it goes to show how much music or how much power artists have given away. You're literally letting these big companies run your shit.
But I think that's
Then
why
give you pennies for it. And then they say, hey, man, that's all I got
That's
for
like
you. But
about
you
to
didn't
be a
have the
thing of the
intellect to
past,
go
though.
march. You didn't brand. You didn't do nothing. You had
I think
no
labels
ownership.
in general, everything you're talking about, I think it's gonna be a thing of the past. I think it's gonna be old. Like, why ask on the beginning about labels and shit if we are just X amount? I think they already leaving. I think we already gonna be on the independent wave, dog.
No, they going to Web3, bro, because, like, with this whole new internet and the metaverse and all that, like, these artists are becoming their own labels. They just taking different shares of it.
Yeah.
Like, instead of, you know, you getting your masters 50-50 or whatever, they taking 10%. And
They
then
finding a way
secondaries-
to stay afloat. Like, even with the podcast thing, like it's labels and stuff getting involved in this stuff.
This
Like
is the
networks,
new
music
albums.
labels.
This the new, like, people like
the
it's like
Lifestyle album.
it's 3 people at my school right now that was really like, man, bro, I'm really tired of listening to every kind of music. Like, I only listen to shit. So they be like, man, bro, I only play podcasts, and it be different shit. It don't just be Joe Rogan. They listen to all kind of different shit. They're like, yeah, bro, I just like these people's content and what they talking about, how they put it. They give it to me raw and uncut. It's different. It's soft on their ears. They done say all kind of different adjectives to tell you, hey, bro, they tired of listening to music. And they enjoy the content that they're getting from whoever the fuck they're listening to. So,
Have you ever heard of a podcast house?
no, but shit, that's us.
To a sense, yeah.
What's
Huh?
up?
Yeah, I've heard about it before, you know.
It's like I got
Roommates
asked
that
to
all
be
got
in one.
podcasts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Like
it's,
our Fresh Prince.
it's like a whole bunch
Type
of
thing,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the same thing, but it's like a whole bunch of like podcasts and shit. It's different types. It's like YouTube houses and shit like that and whatever. And I got asked to be. I didn't know they had this shit. I would never do it, but it's like I think that's the way that shit is gonna start replacing like the majors, like just. Like them the type of deals where it's like 5-6 people grouping up together and they just doing their own.
Remember
entities.
I told you I had met like a house. Literally, I picked somebody up. This when I was doing Uber one time, bro. I picked somebody up, bro. They was like 23 years old, and they was like, "Yeah, bro." I'm talking about this house was a mansion. I'm talking about nice ass man. Like, yeah, bro. Me and like 5 other people stay here, bro. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, bro. We all just be on Twitch. He's like, I do Minecraft. 2 of my other guys do da-da-da-da. So they all don't play the same games. So they all play different games. And they literally just, you know what I'm saying, went in on the rent for the shit.
It's like being their own network. They each got their own different channel on time of the day type thing, you know?
Hell yeah.
That's crazy, man. It's like I want to do something like in this thing. I ain't gonna say my whole, you know, like idea of this shit that I'm doing right now, about to do, but it's kind of like how you was talking about how you put a whole bunch of stuff in one thing, because I think that's what people gonna want in the future. Like kind of like Amazon is to go to one place and get everything you need in one click. You know what I mean?
If
like,
they make a
I wanna
store, it's
build
over
that shit
with.
for hip hop media in a type of way, without saying too much. You feel me? But I feel like that's like the way to go, though. That's like the way to. Everything changing though, bro. With like 2022, 23 and moving forward, bro. everything is gonna be different, dog. The way we spend money, the way we make money, the way everything. Jobs are going to 4-day weeks and shit like that now. You got cryptocurrency. Is that shit crashing now? Is it crashed?
Buy the dip.
I lost like 2 G's and I took my shit out.
Hey,
I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
I appreciate you
can't do
losing those 2 G's because I'm
Huh?
about to buy the dip.
How you what?
I'm about to buy the dip. The market crash.
I'm saying it's certain ones where I took it back. Like I got 2 of them left. I had like 5 different cryptos or whatever, but it's 2 I'm gonna keep that I'm never gonna. I just keep adding them, and that's Bitcoin and Ether.
Ethereum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
bro.
only 2 that I keep, but the rest of them I was like, nah, y'all too volatile. I'm gonna take my cash out of these, and I keep but Bitcoin and shit. Like, yeah, I'm buying low. Like,
Look, don't be listening to
it's
this
gonna
and
pop
fuck
back
up the
up.
system now.
It's what?
I said, telling them don't be listening to this and then our shit go bad.
I'm just saying you gotta invest, bro. Like, I think that's the only way we gonna bridge
The gap.
the economy gap.
Yeah.
It's with new technology. You got to be in on it. It's not regulated right now, so this is an opportunity to bridge that gap between our different communities and shit like that. So if we jump on all in it, own it, and we get enough people on it to do it smartly. I ain't talking about just take your money and just go get this shit and just start buying up. Like, no, it's smart ways to do it. Go read about it, find out what it is, make shit happen. But it is a way for families to start to build wealth, and generational wealth as well. So,
Yeah.
but this right here is just gonna be a little showroom, bro. We about to get ready to get up out of here. We just want to test out the new studio and everything. I love what's going on, so y'all probably gonna see us back here, man. So that's some artifacts in the back in a while. But until then, we're gonna be at the old studio with the same thing popping off, man. But yeah, King IU, my boy, anything you got coming up, any music you wanna let go, any beats you trying to sell, man, what's up?
Say when that show? The 26th?
It's on
We
the,
got a
it's one on the
show.
26th and the 22nd.
We got a comedy
It's
show
comedy
the 22nd at Halcyon Mueller, and then we got a show with Vontae at Meanwhile Brewing on the
26th?
29th, I think.
29th?
No.
The 26th, yeah.
I'm pretty
it's
sure it's
26.
26th, though.
Yeah, I got so many shows.
Look at bags. You let us see it, goddamn.
It's 26.
Yeah.
Grind. I like that hat. I'm gonna need that too.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
gonna
you.
need to
You
get
know,
that.
shout out to Exotic Fresca, bro. I'm about to get a new flavor. Texas Tip-Off Punch, probably, but it's a brand we rocking
Okay.
with. It's culture.
Boy, be grinding, man. The whole
Hey, you
clique
got
over
to.
here making moves, man. Making moves, dog. I fuck with that. But is anything that Twitter's, Instagrams you want to share? I'm having on the bottom, but just in case I don't feel like that.
Shout out to I own Texas Tip-Off ATX. It's a platform we let independent artists show off their talents. Just hit us up.
Hit them up. IU.
You already know King IU _ beats on IG. Then you got, in-house productions, IG.
And that's what it is. And y'all know me, man. I am your boy, Mansa J. I appreciate y'all again for joining. I'm going to catch y'all real soon. More interviews coming. Hit the website up for articles dropping and shit. I finally found some more writers, so we're going to have plenty of more articles and shit popping. We're going to have sit-down interviews with different artists around the city and the area, man. We finna really get it popping, though. This is Raw Brilliance Media. Check out the website. Instagram, Mansa _JK. That's Mansa, MANSA, just like Mansa Monster, because we after this bags out here, bro. Raw Brilliance Media, we out. Thank y'all.